Hello and welcome back to Gamesplaining, where I am once again standing. My ankle, however, is still on sick leave, so this crutch will be filling in for it for the rest of the day. Summer is here. Well, not here, this is Australia, and mate, it's a cold winter. Darwin's even dipped under 30. But Australian winters come with summer sales as Steam, Ubisoft, Epic, and many others slash some of their prices and marginally reduce others in an attempt to move more money and data than a government watchdog. Overwatch 2 is removing loot crates in what I would describe as an absolute win for the gaming industry. However, it's also removing Overwatch. The launch of the second game will coincide with the death of the first, leading many fans to refer to the new game as just a massive update, which, I mean, to be fair, doesn't sound inaccurate. However, in all honesty, I don't care what they call it. They can do whatever they want as long as loot boxes are removed. This play is going down as a good move in my books. The hotly anticipated Hogwarts Legacy will come with early access and at least one DLC. Early access has always been fun, especially for smaller channels like me trying to get a head start on reviews, and yes, that's a plug, game reviews on this channel, more coming soon. But the inclusion of early DLC has always kind of bugged me. I know I'm late to the hate train, but if you have an idea for a story, just include it in the game instead of adding another $30 to $50 on the purchase price. If you're selling a game with an incomplete story, why should I pay again just to finish it? And next thing you're going to tell me when I buy a new car, it will have features developed for it that I can't access without an additional payment. What? Xbox is experiencing a shortage of official wireless controllers. That's right, after over a year of shortages of the official console itself, now gamers are struggling to find controllers to play it with. Imagine paying a scalper hundreds of dollars over the MSRP to get a console just to realize you now have to sculpt out a few $100 more for the controller. Of course, Xbox only said that wireless controllers are in short supply, so we could always go back to living like cavemen and buy wired controllers. The PlayStation 5 Slim is rumored to be launching soon and at a cheaper price than the regular PlayStation 5 if these rumors are to be believed. But will the specs be the same? PlayStation 5s, like the Xbox, have been experiencing shortages ever since they launched, and so on one hand, if the PlayStation 5 Slim launches at a lower price, hopefully that means more consoles for less money on the market. But on the other hand, if the specs are at all lowered, whether it be to cooling limitations or any other factor, gamers will probably be left wondering why Sony didn't just make more full-powered PlayStation 5s instead so that more people could get the console without missing out on any of those precious frames. Only time will tell, well, time or an official statement from Sony, because with or without leaks, everything at the moment is technically speculation. What's not speculation is Fall Guys has left Steam, but it's now free on the Epic Games Store. Sorry if you recently forked out for the game, Steam isn't in the habit of giving out refunds. Whilst the game is now free, don't worry, it can still burn plenty of holes in your wallet, as the game's microtransactions are not only here to stay, Epic is adding their Showbucks currency to the game as a second form of viable currency. Now, some might call that excessive or even insane, but in Epic's defense, it costs a lot to take an apple to court, and I mean, you can't expect them to pay for that with a gross turnaround of only $5.75 billion. Just like you can't be expected to pay for all the games in your library. Luckily this week, you may not have to. Epic themselves is giving away a Game of Thrones, the board game, digital edition, that is so many titles it's not necessary. What is necessary is Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. No, it's not the 2021 edition. You're gonna have to make do. Amazon has a literal page full of freebies available in the build-up for Prime Day, where another page full of games will be available for free, including major Star Wars and Mass Effect titles. Be sure to check that one out before and on Prime Day to remove some more gigabytes from your hard drive. That's all for this week's Gamesplaining though. If you're keen for more updates, be sure to hit the subscription button, as there'll be some short updates throughout the week, and of course a new episode next Tuesday.